Baseball. It is said.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Almost set for evening baseball. Digging in, Red Rivera, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Here's Yasmani Tomas. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 0-2 pitch. To short. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Steven Souza. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Ready now, Carlos Rodon. He drew a walk his first time up.
Carlos Rodon.
Now the payoff pitch home. The ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Red Rivera, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First pitch coming, here it is. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Souza has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Red Rivera.
Shortstop, Red.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Red Rivera, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
This one's down to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Duvall becomes out number 2 this inning.
Come on,
this is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks rack up a division leading. From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, the third and Brendan Finnegan will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down. If he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Rivera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now in the box, Red Rivera is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
The 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, after that hit.
Now at the plate, Red Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rivera.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Red Rivera.
Batter number 2, shortstop, Red Rivera.
First delivery to him on the way. Tapper up the line. Goldschmidt comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Jack Reinheimer. No hits to this point.
Second baseman,
Vargas on at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping into the box, Red Rivera. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The D-backs took the lead in the 4th. And live from the banks. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eric Thames.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Freeman, a double play. Into the box, Orlando Arcia, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Weakly to the left. Vasquez over to his left. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Red Rivera. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Red Rivera.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Red Rivera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Beat it out, beat it
Down
out, beat
the
it out.
first baseline. One there. The relay on to first. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 42 on the season. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2.
2-2.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Bounded slowly to the left side. Rivera. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Ready once again, Red Rivera.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Almost set for each. In now for the Reds, Red Rivera. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Hit out towards second. VR has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan VR. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Well, the second, this could be 2. Jeanette has it. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Red Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Jeanette stands at second with no outs. drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Broxton's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jonathan Villar.
That's up. That's up.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rivera waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Red Rivera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Red Rivera.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
23. Adam
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Villar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Red Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And the throw in gets away from him.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Brewers took the lead in the afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ball. Now to the plate, Red Rivera. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit ball to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Weakly to the left. Rivera chart. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rivera.
The pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, you smoked that thing. Atta boy, good job.
Standing in, Adam Duvall. He popped out in his first trip.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Rivera, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Red Rivera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's the drive out to right center field.
Come on, go, go.
Jeanette rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
So stepping in, Adam Duvall, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 3. And the runner's coming home. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Rivera at third with 2 away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch out. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rivera is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Red Rivera. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. 7-1 the final today. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
MLB The Show's coverage of major. In now, Red Rivera. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little.
Up next from Miami, Chad Waller. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Hechavarria. throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Red Rivera. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Wallach ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Striding into the box, Red Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Brinson. One out. So digging in now, Red Rivera. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2. And now he'll try and score. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Cincinnati rode an important sixth inning to first opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Miami enter having lost 14 in a row. They'll try to stave off number 15 right after this. Dylan Peters will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Digging in, Chad Wallach. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Wallach.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
And as a former pitcher,
Here's Starlin Castro, a base hit in his first trip.
Starlin Castro.
And this is on the ground to short. 2. There's one. On to Freeman, a double play.
doesn't come much easier.
Now at the plate, Red Rivera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to... Ready now for the Marlins, Brock Diaz. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Ground is short. This could be two. Backhand. And there's one down now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lewis Brinson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 2-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Hard on the ground towards second. Towards second, Jeanette is there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Leading off the inning, Red Rivera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And there's one away. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he is out, heading back to second. Ready for another chance. Emil Escobar been a strikeout victim twice in this one. On the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there.
The left fielder, number 30, Dan Mobley.
There as this is rolled out to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is ready now for Cincinnati. Red Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he's been
not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player. MLB The Show has 30. Stepping up now, Red Rivera, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Hold up right there.
On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends. Now batting, Red Rivera. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Rivera.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nate Eovaldi.
On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. stepping in for the Cardinals, Billy Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rivera. Charge. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
The 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Riding in once again, Red Rivera. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Adolfo Castro.
For the Cardinals, first baseman, Adolfo Castro.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Oh, and he can't. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Striding in, Red Rivera. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Springer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Cincinnati Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Time to get the weekend. Ready now, Red Rivera. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Rivera.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Jerko over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Billy Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Billy Shaw.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the back. From deep in the hole. What a play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Red Rivera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Red Rivera.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Rivera stands at second with 2 gone. One and 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Red Rivera.
Shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Rivera.
And this will be fouled away. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Valera is over, and that ends the inning. So now stepping into the box, Adolfo Castro, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind. Strategy-wise here. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Freeman. A double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play.
Now in the box, Red Rivera. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. DeYoung has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to... Stepping in, Adolfo Castro.
Third baseman, Adolfo Castro.
This is on the ground to first. Could be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Jeanette is there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. The Reds lead it. Into the box now, Red Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Red Rivera.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bader has it in his tracks. 1 down. Now at the plate, Red Rivera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Rounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first will finally retire him. 8-5 tonight. The Reds get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Welcome to the Gateway. Stepping into the box, Red Rivera. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second, and he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned.
Now at the plate, Red Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Runner back safely. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Adolfo Castro. He drew a walk his first time up. This is skied into short left center. Rivera ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aubrey Villegas.
Third baseman, Aubrey Villegas.
This is line to left. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away. Digging in and looking for more, Red Rivera. A hit in 2 tries so far. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Valera going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding in, Adam Duvall.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Ready on 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Carrington back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Three and 1, here it is. Change up inside, they lost him, ball 4.
The batter, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Harrington. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just digging in once again, Red Rivera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Valera is in pursuit. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Hit back up the middle. Rivera. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 7-2, the final score this afternoon. St. Louis took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Alex Reyes with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation